Hey fams, welcome to another moment with Nwakama, and this is audio coaching under the Heart to Heart TV Academy. Today I want to talk about a particular email I received from a client, and the email states that I'm in love with my fiancée sister and I don't know what to do. Okay, I'm going to be sharing exactly what this guy actually sent to me and what I feel it is, and I'll also make the comment section open for you all connected to Atara TV to be able to drop your comments, and this goes like this. Last year I met a very beautiful lady, and because of the love I had for her, I decided to start the marriage right. Then she talked to me about her sister, who is a flirt, that I should be careful of her. But the day I met with her sister, I must confess she's more beautiful and sexy. Immediately, I felt like sleeping with her. Then one day, the sister visited my office, a bank where I work, unexpectedly. I saw her, we excused ourselves, we talked more, but my body kept moving for her, and she touched me down. And I was already hard. Anyway, we had that over and over again. And now a sister that I've not touched does not interest me. Can I go ahead to marry the sister? I'm now crazy about her. If no good advice, we would elope. Wow. This is really deep, because I do not expect a man who is matured and ready for marriage to get involved with the younger sister of who he wants to get married to. There are certain situations we place ourselves, and at the end of the day, we find out that we are guilty of what we dip our hands into. First of all, from the story, your own fears actually warned you about this particular lady. And if you're a man that is disciplined, it is expected you close up the loopholes. Now, put yourself in this particular lady's shoe, and it is actually happening on the other way around. How would you feel if your fiancé is actually obsessed about your younger brother, and your fiancé is actually sleeping with your younger brother? Your fiancé is actually considering marrying your younger brother. What would be your reaction to this? Because I don't get why you would be so obsessed with the younger sister even after she warned you. Have you forgotten that they are family? Have you forgotten that these people are blood and you're not supposed to come in between them? Do you realize that the other lady you have not slept with, she's so good enough for you? I don't know what could actually pull you through to this. Or is it that a sister has such a pull because she shares qualities that you love in your fiancé? But you can't keep fantasizing over this, because what you're doing is practically not acceptable. It is wrong. You cannot treat someone you love in such a manner. If you love someone, you should be able to do certain things to be with them, to protect them, to respect them, not to tear them apart. You cannot be saying you're obsessed about this lady. She came to your office, she touched you, and since then it's been on and on. That means you've been getting down with her. For crying out loud, what you're doing doesn't make sense, really. And for this in particular, if it is not that you're seeing some qualities in the younger ones that your own fiancé has, then it could be that you're infatuated to this particular lady. Maybe you got infatuated when your fiancé told you that she's a flirt. So you were waiting to see how flirtatious this particular lady is. And this is not good for you, because what you started, you keep doing it. Now I'm going to share a story of a guy I met once that behaved in this kind of manner, and really he himself cannot get himself back even after many years. Okay, I'll share the story with you. There was a guy I met, we were dating, but unfortunately, each time I introduce the guy to any of my friends, he goes behind me to try to talk them to sleep with them. Now, this is not all about me in particular. It's all about him. He's loose. And when a man is loose, anything goes. When a man cannot control his libido, anything goes. It may not even be the sister. It may be the friend. It may be the daughter. It may be anybody. So that's why I'm more concerned about your attitude of saying you are in love with your fiancé sister and you are eloping with her. When you started dating your fiancé, well, what were the things that actually attracted you to her? What are the things that actually attracting you to the sister? Is it the sex? What exactly is pushing you to her? You need to figure this out and you need to look at it. Can you get all of these things with your fiancé, the one you have actually engaged? If yes, then why can't you cut off the relationship you have with the sister and move on with the elder sister, the one you have engaged? But if the answer is no, you cannot get all of this in the sister, then leave that family alone. Be a man with standard. So it is expected that you stand as a man, you think about this, weigh the options before making your decisions. I'll give you another thing that will make you really look at this critically. Now, for the lady, the sister who you've been having things with, do you realize that just as the way she's loose to you, that's the same way she'll be loose to so many other men that comes around her? I hope you're aware of this. There is no exceptional case. Like for me, and I wouldn't date my friend's boyfriend. Why will I do that? I would never date my sister's boyfriend because I have my standards. I believe in what I want to do to others, then should be done to me. So if you as a man can actually see reasons with no, what you're doing is not compatible to what is expected, then you should be thinking of what should you do that will make things right. Now, for those who are following up on this, I'm going to make the comment section open so that you can give your own opinion to this particular person. It's a true life story, and before this destroys the family, destroys the other lady's relationship, yes, your comments will go a long way to help this particular person. So, young man, leave this family alone if you have nothing to do with them. That's my take on this. You should not think of eloping with a sister whereas you've engaged someone else. It's not done that way. It is not done that way. It's either you're trying to check what you saw in this younger sister in your fiancé, or you appreciate who she is and be with her, or if you can't find those things that you want in your fiancé, you can as well leave the relationships alone, whether with the sister or with the other sister. At the same time, you might be confused also. If you're confused as a man, you need to take time before you make decisions. You don't make decisions based on what your libido tells you. You don't make decisions based on what you feel. You make decisions based on facts. That's the word of a man. So be a man in this before you make your final decision. Now, the comment section is open for everyone connected to this platform. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, please hit the subscribe button below and turn on your notification bell to get notified on each time we do a post. Remember, we usually do our posts every Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Sometimes we do our posts during the week if we have very important things to talk about. Like this particular video, and remember to share it with people you know it could help. You may be surprised that there's someone out there who is about to make this kind of mistake, and sharing this post with them for them to read comments below would definitely help them to become better. So therefore, people, if you have your story, please do not forget to send your story to quinpearl@gmail.com. That's QUINPEARL@gmail.com. The moment you send your story, we'll have it up on the Heart to Heart TV. Thank you all for always staying tuned. Remember to watch a lot of more videos via playlist. And I remain Nwakama. Also follow us up on all of our social media platforms, because we usually do a lot of things you can imagine. So thank you all always, and remember, I love you all. Bye bye.